Module 4 is about technical assistance and coaching in learning LDMs. So the lesson 1 is about the BELCP and its implications on instructional supervision. Activity number 1 is this one. Review the DepEd Order number 12, Series 2020 on the adoption of the BELCP. Proceed to answering the following questions. So there are questions here that we should answer. Activity number 2 is sharing and discussing your answer in activity 1. After that, we now have the lesson number 2, which is about the TA and coaching framework and processes. So once again, activity number 1 is all about questions that we will answer in our study notebook. And activity number 2, using the terms of reference or the task indicated in the TA and coaching guidebook, accomplish the following table by copying it in your study notebook. Write the items that you are good at on the first column. So here is an example. I'm good at these tasks. So you just have to write the things that you are good at. Then I can be better at this task and I shall do the following to be a better coach. So this is an example answers. And activity number 3 is about sharing and discussing with your colleagues. For lesson number 3, planning for TA towards effective learning in the LDM2 for teachers. So activity number 1, there are questions as well. And the sample answer is here. TA coaching plan for LDM2 learning of teachers. So LAC ID number, you have to write that, the learning needs, the TA required, and when to provide. So here is an example of that. Moving on, activity number 2, we also have instructions here to study and accomplish the TA form. So here is an example of accomplished learning resource concerns of school. So this is the LAC session that we had, then the concerns and proposed steps to address the concerns. Activity number 3, there are questions, and after answering that, we are now done with module number 4. So moving on to module number 5, it is about building your LDM TA portfolio. So lesson number 1, the TA coaching guidebook and the TA portfolio of instructional leaders. So activity 1 is this. Activity 2 is this one. Study the TA coaching guidebook. We also have activity number 3 and activity number 4. So this is submitting your finalized list of evidence for LDM. And we have now lesson number 2, which is the evaluation rubric. Activity number 1, study the criteria and indicators found in the LDM2 coaches evaluation rubric. Then after that, activity number 2, we just have to discuss and share your thoughts on the rubric in your next LAC session. And that would be all for module 5. So this is all about the evaluation rubric. Once again, thank you for listening, and this is your teacher Jenny.